If you've been keeping up with my channel recently, you'll know that a lot of the content I've been doing has purely been focusing on progressing in towers. And that's involved so many rank ups and crystal openings and getting specific champions to push through and try to break into that top 200 leaderboard. Now I've got a big account. I've got an 18 million rated account. I'm a spender in the game and I've also been playing this account for like 6-7 years. But even for an account like mine, this was a massive ask to get higher up in towers. And to get higher up in towers, you need a huge amount of 7-star champions. You need a huge amount of ranked up 7-star champions. I needed my account to be in the best possible standing. And that meant maximize everything. That meant it was time for me to catch up on content that I've been putting off. I went through the leftover Karina challenges, finishing Grandmaster's Gauntlet with only Baron Zemo, and Eternity of Pain with Tigra and Jabari Panther to pick up Spider-Man 2099, Massacre, and a rank 2 gem. I went through both round 2 and 3 of the Wheel of Fate, which I've been putting off for a very long time. And this gave me a bunch of different catalyst rewards, but the main thing was the tier 7 basics, which I knew I would need a lot of later. The new event quest dropped and I cleared out the Elder difficulty of that in the first couple of days, because I knew that I would both need all the catalyst resources, the crystal shards, but also those empowered crystals, because I needed to maximize my chances of getting the most amount of Ascended champions as I possibly could. The Corvus Glaive Alliance Coliseum came out during this too, so I cleared out all of the solo milestones of that. And then also the Apex Coliseum dropped early, so I got the 80 points against Mojo for that to get the first few milestones there too. And as much as I can't stand doing Battlegrounds anymore, I really don't enjoy the game mode. I even pushed through the victory track early as well to be able to get all that Essentia, but also to be able to get that Radiance before those milestones ended. But I also stretched that out a bit so that I could get those Essentia objectives each time they dropped too. And knowing that I was going to be pushing my champions to their absolute limits in challenge rating, I knew that I would need a metric ton of tower key refills. So during all that time of preparation, I was also maxing out every single arena, every single milestone of every cycle of every week to be able to maximize the most amount of units I could possibly get. Another side reason as to why I did the Karina challenges is to be able to get those 2 new champions of Spider-Man 2099 and Massacre, because alongside them, after I claimed Thor Ragnarok with the Observance and I claimed Hobgoblin from the Platinum track, and I did a massive 7-star opening to be able to get a bunch of new champions there as well, I was able to hit 250 7-star champions owned, which was enough to get the Supreme Collective objective, which gave me an additional 1,500 units. Now when I mean I was going to be pushing my champions to their absolute limits, I mean getting so specific with not just the rank and ascension, but the signature ability, the relics I used, the rank and signature ability of those relics even. Now maximizing all of these specific things to get the most out of the champions, that also meant maximizing collectives as much as I could. And because I was close to rank 20 in a fair few collectives, I did a lot of ranking. And when I say a lot, I mean I took 32 7-stars to rank 2 just in the last week. And when I was choosing these champions to rank up, I was also trying to pick champions that I thought would be quick to be able to get through content, because in some of these later on blocks, you need a lot of champions. Like in some of them, it's 25, 30, 35 different fights per class. I took Mole Man and Shang-Chi to rank 3 to get up to block 90 in the skill tower. And when they weren't enough anymore, I took up Baron Zemo to rank 4 to be able to get through block 91. And I also ended up taking up Dr. Bong to rank 5 to be able to get 1 more point in block 92. From the Sizzling Summer Sale, I got Ascension level 2 Spider-Ham to be able to bump up his challenge rating in the Science Tower. And then I also took up Wave from rank 1 to rank 5, so I could push through to block 92 and get 1 last fight there as well. I took up 2 Cosmic Champions that I'd recently ascended as well. Vision Arcus to rank 3, who allowed me to kind of break through the sticking point that I was at in the Cosmic Tower, and then Nova up to rank 4, who I had to spend like half a day learning just to be able to break through the next block too. One massive struggle for my account was the Tech Tower. I ended up picking up the Platinum track boosters so that I could claim the Ascended Hobgoblin early. I took him from rank 1 to rank 4 and ascended, and alongside the Warlock Ascension and also taking Warlock up to rank 4, that let me overcome where I was stuck at for weeks. I even chose from a Nexus Crystal, getting a Captain America Sam Wilson to Ascension level 2, just to boost his challenge rating a bit more and break through 1 more block once I learned his rotation as well. We got some bonus compensation which had some Catalyst fragments, and I cashed in some daily tickets for more Catalyst fragments to be able to do that rank 5 wave, but after that, I hit a wall with my resources. I'd opened up every crystal I had, used every rank up gem I had, every catalyst, ranked every relic that I could. I burned through 150 million gold in the last week. The last day of the tower season was just trying the fights I was stuck on over and over and over again, with some success, but eventually at some point I just had to call it. In the last week, I burnt through 3,000 units worth of tower key refills and changing mastery setups, just to be able to climb a few more spots in the tower ranking. And then after all that work, after spending weeks of grinding all aspects of the game to try to funnel absolutely everything into this one collective mission, the tower season came to an end. I didn't make it. I fell just short of the top 200. And I'm okay with that. Towers is a game mode that has received a lot of hate. A lot of complaints that it's either too grindy or it's too spender focused, and I'm not going to argue with that. It is hard to get to the high levels without a massive roster, and it does take a lot of work to get there, but it's also so rewarding. This mission of trying to get to the top 200 has led to a huge bump in progression in my account. I've ranked up so many champions, I've opened so many crystals, I've gotten so much stuff in the past month. And that's one thing, rewards are cool. But this challenge has also led me to use champions that have just gone untouched on my account for so long. It's led to me absolutely falling for champions that I now want to play and rank up in all of the game modes, not just in towers. It's made me make rank ups that I never would have chosen otherwise, and I've become a better player because of it. I guess a bit of a silver lining as well is between the top 150 and top 300, the rewards don't change, the radiance payout is the same. So I do get the same rewards as if I was to be in the top 200. And that radiance is going to be a big boost to the account, but this was more so just about trying to challenge myself to see how far I could possibly get. Alongside all of this, I've just had so much fun with it, figuring out niche matchups, getting super specific into masteries and signature abilities in champions that I never would have really used otherwise. And I've also had a lot of fun making videos to kind of capture this mission alongside it as well. I'm a big fan of towers, and I'm keen to see what I can do to push even further in the next season. Now, this is a message for the top 200 people in the world. Congratulations, you've done it. I'm very proud of you. You've done amazing, sweetie. Unfortunately, I do need you to understand though that I'm coming for you. I'm going to overtake you. I'm going to rank more champions than you. I'm going to get better at those champions. I'm going to learn their abilities better than you. And once I do, I'm going to break through more floors and blocks than you. So watch your back, because I'm not done yet. And I'll be seeing you in season 2. But that's going to do it, guys. That's all I wanted to go over today. If you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate that. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.